CBG news, CBG news. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Hey y'all, I don't know what y'all got on the screen right now. What do y'all see? Hold on a minute. Y'all, oh my God. I'm just trying to make sure my screen, like my screen has got me on the phone, child. Hold on, let me check something out. Hold on. Oh my God. So it's just got me. Hey, thank you so much for coming in. Um, Thank you so much for coming in. Y'all, I'm trying to get my picture to act right. So, hold on just a minute. Okay. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's working now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Make sure you guys hit the like button as you come in. Make sure you guys, if you want to share me out, share me out. How's everybody weekend been? Hey, Miss Sheila. How you doing? Shout out to my secretary, Miss Sheila. How is everybody weekend been? I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I hope everybody just enjoy y'all. I had got some sleep. I got some much needed sleep, y'all. I thought I had some good news to tell y'all about my heat. My heat almost got it fixed. Hopefully it'll be done before the next cold spell. That's all I can pray. But you know, I'm not gonna complain. Me and the kids are not freezing or anything like that. But just gonna have a highlight there. Thank you, Chris. I try to look cute. Look, I try to look cute. Thank you. I try to look cute. I curled my hair last night, put the flex rods in it, and the curls kind of went down. But yes, honey. um, yes. Yeah, y'all just continue to keep me in prayer. Hopefully I can get this fixed. Get it fixed and it gets to working. Because child, I don't like to be cold. But guys, I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Um, Before we move any further, make sure you guys hit the like button. If you have not already, if you want to share me out, please share me out, guys. Let's get the word out, honey. I have gained so much support lately, and I just want to thank each and every one of you guys that is new that came to the channel and support. I appreciate you guys. Share me out to your friends. Share me out to your loved ones. Let them know what we're doing here on CBG News with Monica Movies and Views. Guys, Oh, I thought I seen a light. Come to the light, Caroline. Um, but tonight, guys, did you? I haven't. Y'all will be. Thank you, Edward. Look, Trisha, girl, I haven't drunk anything since New Year's Eve, child. I might be lying. I might have drunk one day after that, 1 or 2 days after that. I haven't drunk in like 2 or 3 weeks. Child, New Year's Eve, I drunk enough for everybody. Um, I be flexing. I don't be flexing. Um, I don't be flexing. I just, we went to church today, so I try to look good to go to church and stuff like that. But y'all, this is Fenty Beauty. Get into it. I need to get my hair done over though. Anyway, y'all. Um, we're tonight. I want to tell you guys if you have not. Oh, that sounds good, y'all. I promise you, I'm gonna have my mommy night. I have a mommy night because y'all, I haven't had a kickback in a minute, and I know y'all like the kickback, so we might do. Y'all want to do a kickback Valentine's Day weekend, like the Saturday before Valentine's Day? Get the phone and go to bed. You hungry? Did you eat your food? No, I'm not finished. Get some. You ain't getting enough. Nothing else to eat. Go to bed. Then you'll drink water, and you already messed up my bed. Go to bed. Nothing to eat or drink. Go to bed. Eat you a bag of chips or something. Go to bed. Do not touch no water. Eat some chips. If you don't want the Cheetos, you don't want nothing. Thank you, Miss Trisha. I don't think I drunk on New Year's or New Year's Eve. You didn't? I thought you did. Put the color pencils down too. Go to bed. Do you want me to get ugly? Oh, that sounds good. That sounds real good. Um, y'all, I ain't had nothing. Um, I ain't had nothing. But tonight, guys, what we're talking about tonight is we are going to talk about two different topics. The first topic we're going to talk about. Hey, Christine, how are you? How are you tonight, Christine, y'all? Y'all, I just want to say this, y'all. I'm gonna get this. This is gonna do it. Can y'all see my pictures up to the screen? Because my internet is running a bit slow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, for real? Child. Ain't no liquor gonna live here long. Well, yes, it will. Cause like my sister had bought a whole champagne glass and I didn't even drink it. Um, but let me take this off. Um, Tonight, guys, we're going to talk about two different subjects. Tonight, we're going to talk about a Chicago man that was in jail for 20 years, and his brother confessed. He had a twin brother that confessed to the crime. And then we're going to talk about um, this guy named Xavier Howard, who did something ugly to his mother-in-law. And then we're going to talk about also, guys. Recently, a supermodel. Her name was Christy Crisley or something like that. She was the 2019. Let's talk about this first before we. She is because mental health is more important. Her name. I'm gonna get her name right. Hold on. Miss. She was the 2019 Miss USA. Her name is I'm gonna get her name correct. Chelsea Chesley Chris. She died at the age of 30. Um, she was the Miss 2019. She was, it says here, she was one of the brightest, warmest, and most kind people we have ever had the privilege of knowing. I'm gonna pull her picture up, but she was a beautiful young lady, and of um she jumped out of a Lord have mercy. She jumped out of a 9-story building, killed herself. Committed suicide. Um, it's sad to say it, but it is true. Um, I guess she's been struggling with mental health for a long period of time, and she took her life. She jumped out of a building and she made her final post on social media, and she jumped down a 9-story building. I think it was in New York City. Um, Let me make sure. What's her name? Her name is Chesley Chris. Chelsea Chris. She was a beautiful, beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. And she took her life. You never know. Let me just say this. Um, um, you never know what someone is dealing with. You never know who's dealing with some kind of mental health issue, depressed, and giving up on life, could be going through something personal and don't know how to deal with it, so they choose to not deal with it, so they choose to take their own life. And that's the wrong choice to take. Um, but many people do that. Many people go through so much stress and so much depression and so much mental anguish that they just want to just be away from it. Yes, there are hotlines available. Yes, yes, there are hotlines available. There are hotlines available that can assist you with dealing with suicidal thoughts and um like you never, like what I said, guys, make sure you checking up on your not check on your friends, check on the people that you love, make sure they're not going through something. It's people in this world that mentally are going through something, and they really and they feel like they have no one, so they only way out of it is they feel is to take their own life. And I feel as though that that is not okay, a good thing to do when you, or a good way to feel when you feel like you have no one. So if you right now are going through any kind of suicidal thoughts, seek help. Go to counseling. There's nothing wrong with seeking counseling or therapy to deal with your mental health. This young lady was right, right. Um, but seek help, and people that friends. If you call yourself a friend or a loved one, check on your friends and check on those strong friends. The friends that always got to hold everybody up. They are the ones that really be going through. Um, Check on those single mothers that you know want to just take their life due to the fact that, hey, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. My kid's father don't want to help take care of their kids. I'm doing this all on my own, and it's get too much. What if I just take my life so I don't have to deal with this no more? You know what I'm saying? You can get like that. I have never felt that way, but it can become overwhelming. And it come when you're dealing with, when you have so much going on in your life and you feel like so much pressure, it becomes overwhelming, and it causes you to be overwhelmed, and it makes you say the only way that I'll be able to deal with this is just to is just to not deal with it and just to take my life so I don't have to feel this pain no more. Sometimes people do this stuff because it's the pain that they feel on the inside or mentally is unbearable. That's why you have to check on people and make sure that they're okay. If somebody is going through something that seems like they're doing things out of norm or talking in ways that usually they don't talk about, then the best thing for you to do is to contact them and check on them, because you never know, someone might jump out of a 9-story building. This is the number. Thank you, Miss Sheila. To the suicide hotline. Hotline. If you're listening in right now and you're needing someone to talk to, that is the suicide hotline. I don't know it all, but if you don't feel comfortable calling the suicide hotline and you really want to just talk to someone, I'm a listening ear. You can always email me at mjjfamily2020 at gmail.com, and I'll get back with you. There's never been one of my supporters you know, that say, "Hey, Monica, I need you to talk to you," that I don't respond to. If I make sure that I check my emails often. So I definitely, if you need somebody to talk to, I'll listen. And if you don't feel comfortable talking to me, call that hotline. It's help out there for you. You don't have to. Hey, she said everything is anonymous. I'm gonna put that back on the screen. I'm gonna highlight it too. Um, that is the hotline that um let me pin this to the screen. Um, I'm gonna let that just stay on there. If you having suicidal thoughts, and if you're going through something mentally, and you feel like you want to take your life, and you don't feel like you don't have no one, there is the hotline number. Please contact somebody. There's so many people that's dealing with so much that they feel that the only way out is to take their life. But just know that there is always light at the end of the tunnel. It's always light at the end of the tunnel. Um, Sometimes it may feel like it's overwhelming, but just know this too shall pass. This too shall pass. That means that trouble don't last always. That means that you'll be able to get through if you just hold on. Just hold on to God's unchanging hand, and He'll make everything all right for you. You don't have to, you know, um, feel as though taking your life is an answer to the problems. Even drugs don't answer it. Alcohol don't answer it. Getting help answer it. And having the tools you need to cope with those kind of things will help you. That's what therapy is for. That was counseling for. Don't let nobody, if you're listening in right now and you're going through this situation, a situation where you're feeling depressed and want to take your life, don't let nobody deter you away from feeling as though that going to therapy and going to counseling is laughable, or is not going to do anything, because counseling does, because it's a person that knows nothing about you, but they can give you the tools though to cope and give you the help that you need. Um, right. It was just so sad to hear, like I reported on in breaking CBG news, that she took her life. She jumped out of a 9-story building, um, and was found at the like when life get hard like that, child, seek help. Like that's the only option there is. When life make you feel like you want to jump out of a 9-story building, seek help. When you feel like you want to cut your neck or kill yourself and your children, seek some help. Um, because that means that you're at the mental capacity that you could be harmful to yourself as well as your children or other people. Seek some help. There is the hotline number. Hey, you ain't got to tell me who you are. If you need the help, there is the number, Miss Sheila. Thank you for putting it out there for me. Um, if you want to just talk to me, my email is always is mjjfamily2020 at gmail.com. I may not know it all, but I have a little wisdom. I have a little wisdom. I do. Okay, guys. So, I did want to talk about that. And now we're going to get into the content for the night. Guys, like, yeah, I swear to God, like, the things people do to cover up their bull crap. That's all I'm going to say. Like, we're going to talk Xavier Howard. Yeah, his name is Xavier Howard, and he is in charge with the murder of his mother-in-law. Uh, we're gonna get to the story, then we're gonna move on to the next one. Then I'm not gonna hold you guys long, but um, I'm gonna give you guys the story and the timeline of what everything is going on, so you guys will know. If you're on Facebook listening in, thank you so much for coming in. If you're listening on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, please make sure you hit you press that like button, please, so we can make sure that we get in the algorithm. So, um, all right, guys. So, let me get it pulled up. This is in Harris County. This is in Texas, child. Texas gonna get to me every time. Um, I don't understand why the judge put such a low bond out on him, out on the for this guy, but he deserved to be uh, set at a high bond. Instead, they gave him a low bond, and I don't understand that. And we're gonna talk about it if I can get this pulled up, y'all. Just allow me a moment. I promise you, by this Xavier. I'm gonna pull it up. Just allow me a moment. I'm almost there. I thought I had saved everything, but it seems so. You know, say anyway, I'm just gonna go with what I know. So I won't hold you guys long. But this happened in Harris County, Texas. Um, this man, Howard, he was at first they had recognized him for being a hero with saving his children from a burning home. Uh, it says here, a man who was initially credited for saving his children from a fire is now accusing setting the fire to cover up the murder of his mother-in-law. Thank you, Trisha. Um, Lord. Ugh. It says here, Xavier Howard, who is 34 years old, appeared before a judge on Wednesday morning. He was charged with first-degree felony murder and second-degree felony escape, bodily injury, in the strangulation death of his mother-in-law. The investigator said the injuries Moulton sustained. Her name is Tammy. I must call her Tammy because I don't want to brutalize her name. Tammy could sustain were not consistent with the house fire. A judge set his bond at $2 million for the murder charge and $50,000 for the escape charge, stating that the judge stated that he believed Howard was a significant flight risk, who also posed a risk to his family and the public. If he meets bond, he must wear an ankle monitor and remain on 24/7 house arrest. He also cannot have contact with any witnesses, including his wife and their children. Authorities responded to the house fire around 5 a.m. on January the 2nd at a home on Trementina Drive. The rest of the family, near Gavin Place Lane in Northwest Harris County. After extinguishing the fire, crew said they found the mother-in-law dead, laying face up on the floor. The rest of the family was in the front yard. Fire marshals investigators said the fire was contained to Tammy's bedroom in front of the house. The Howard's 8 and 10-year-old children were still inside the home during the incident, investigators said. It was revealed in court that although the children were taken to the hospital for smoke inhalation in critical condition, they both have been released. And he was also was treated for smoke inhalation and cuts to his body. The mother of the children was not at home at the time, and Tammy had just recently moved into the residence. It says here investigators are now saying that he strangled the mother-in-law and then intentionally set the house on fire, trying to hide the death. He allegedly fled the scene after setting the flames. So you gonna fled the scene, then you gonna bring your ass on back? Anyway, according to prosecutors, Howard told fire marshals investigated he lived at the home with his wife and their 2 children, but his wife wasn't home at the time of the fire. He said that the couple got into an argument over text the night before about their relationship. Now hold up. Red flag on the play. Now, I'm gonna finish reading this, but that should have been a red flag. Uh, um, um, hey Lala. Hey Smart Aviation. Thank you for coming in. Who is this? Oh, thank you, Edward. Okay. Hey Lala. Um, this is a red flag right here. What I'm about to read to you guys is a whole red flag. I'm glad you caught it. Y'all just should have caught it. Hold on. Woo. Um, this is a whole red flag. Um, So he said that they was arguing over a text the night before about their relationship. He told investigators he left the home but came back, but his wife wasn't there. Red flag. He allegedly told investigators he then took the kids into bed and left the house again. He said he slept that night in his minivan in a Walmart parking lot. He then reportedly told investigators his wife called him around 4 o'clock in the morning to tell him the house was on fire. What? That's when he says he returned to the house and helped pull the kids from the home. Red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. Investigators said Howard claimed he tried to rescue his mother-in-law but wasn't able to. But with the medical examiner's autopsy, found that the mother-in-law had hemorrhaging and neck fractures, consistent with external pressure to the neck. She also had other abrasions to her head. Oh my God. In contradiction to Howard's story, the medical examiner found that she had no soot in her lungs, indicating she was already dead before the fire occurred. The medical examiner classified her death as a homicide. Investigators said they spoke to the daughter, who also is the sister of Howard's wife, who told them the wife sent text to her the night before the fire that said he's tripping again. She said the daughter told the investigator her mother and sister had discussed previous strange and violent behavior from Howard towards them in the past. So basically, he abusing these people. He's aggressive. He's abusive. Was abusing the mother. Started abusing the grandmother, but it went too far. Basically, what has happened. Um, that to me, that basically what has happened. Um, um, let's go further into this. So it says here, surveillance videos from neighboring homes contradicted Howard's story, according to the prosecutors. It says the video reportedly shows a silver minivan matching the description of Howard parked on the street near the home around 3:15 a.m. on January the 2nd. I'm gonna finish, then I'm gonna say something. Says prosecutors say the video shows a man get out of the minivan and walk towards the home, entering the property through a gate that leads to the backyard. Around 5 a.m., prosecutors say the fire can be seen on the video shortly after the man leaves the home and walks back to the minivan. Prosecutors said around 5:07, the man drove the minivan up to the home and got out without a shirt on. Investigators searched Howard's cell phone and found text between him and his wife where he was asking her to come home. She reportedly told him to leave her alone and referenced Howard's alleged past attempts to kill her. Oh, Lord. GPS history tied to Howard's cell phone matched the exact time and movement seen in the surveillance videos, prosecutors said. Family members who gathered at the home that day were in tears talking about the life of Kimberly. Tammy. And he says, I'm not going to be okay, says a relative. My family is not going to be okay. This is all new. So let me pull this crazy person up. That's all. Just pull his crazy ASS up. Yeah, that's like that's what I'm saying. Red flag on the play. Like red flag on the plate. Like, come on now. Now you think you gonna play the fire marshal? You think they that stupid enough to come on now, bro? Come on, bro, bro. Hold on, y'all. This him. Yeah, I'm just gonna get his picture right here from the article. Bro, there you go. That's it. There he go right there. But I'm just gonna say now, come on now. this is what it is. This is a man that was abusive. Hey, Miss Rosie, how you doing? He killed the mother-in-law. He lied. His name is Xavier Howard. He lied like he basically he tried to cover up that he strangled and killed this girl's his wife mother. Basically, I'm good. Y'all welcome in, Miss Rosie. Thank you for coming in. Um, she's on Facebook, guys. I got Facebook and YouTube running. Um, but this crazy man. Let me just pull him. Just no, hold on. Good. Hold on. Yeah, he is sick. Uh, let's see. There you go. So this crazy man, because y'all, that's the only picture I can find. This crazy man basically told the police and the fire marshal that him and his wife got into an argument. He didn't say that he got put out. Most narcissistic abusers don't say that. They gonna try to make it seem like it's the wife's fault or the other person's fault. We know how narcissistic people work. But he basically, hey Donna, thank you for coming in. So he was just, to me, that's stupid for you to sit up here. What you did was you strangled the mother-in-law. It tried to hurt the wife. See, if one thing about abusers and killers, if they can't get close to you, they'll get the next best thing close to you. And that's going to be family members or your mother or your children. That's why you have to be careful who you bring around. Some people don't have a conscience. I'm going to be real. Some sick, even though they helped you birth these children, even though they gave you the sperm or the egg. Some people don't have a conscience and they don't give a damn. They want to hurt you. So this is the next best thing. Why you have to be careful who you bring. It was the mother-in-law's house. What it is, I believe the daughter, this is my theory. I believe the daughter left him. I believe the daughter left him. And Jayla, go to bed. I believe the daughter left him and moved in with her mother because he was trying to kill her and he was abusive and he'll have those moments where he'll flip out. So he didn't want her to live with. Most narcissistic people, they can't. Some people can't accept that you don't want them no more. Let's just be real. See, let's just be real. Some people can't accept the fact that nobody don't want to be in a relationship where they're constantly being beat, like nothing, like you're their child, and you started being aggressive towards her and was abusing her. And then if they're saying they seen text where she's saying leave her alone, and she ain't coming back. So that obviously tell you that she left him, and he running up behind her trying to get her back. See, that's what narcissistic people do. They keep calling and calling you. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change. I ain't gonna never put my hand on you no more, babe. I swear I ain't. Knowing the whole time. Knowing, I'm gonna do right. I'm gonna be the best man I possibly can be for a whole week. And then they're gonna be about it. Because they're gonna go back doing the same thing. Start tripping again, start hitting you again, start trying to kill you again. Who has time for that? No one. And he deserves to sit his ass in jail. Yeah, like who wants to go through that cycle? Like, who wants to go through that cycle of that? And then for him to You know what I'm saying? You could tell he's a narcissist. He didn't own nothing that he did to the mother-in-law. He set his own mother-in-law on house on fire and then had his kids in there. That means he didn't care too much about the children either. Because your children could have died in this house fire. Basically, child. Basically, child, I need, you know what I'm saying? Child. Don, I'm gonna have to get you on here so you can give us all the, we can have a whole descriptions on these different kinds of narcissists, child. Um, but he bonded out, y'all. I don't know how he bonded out, but I don't understand. So let me just go. Let me tell y'all what else I found. So he bonded out, from what I understand. Um, and it's sad that he's able to bond out. I don't think he deserves a bond. Um, so he basically beat her and strangled her, probably trying to protect her daughter. He probably came there looking for his daughter, and he couldn't. And he was like, "Where is my wife?" He was like, "She's not here. I want to get my kids." No, you're not gonna get her kids. And you know what he did? He took that baby life, that lady's life, and that is so sad. That is so sad. That is so sad that you sat up here and took this girl's mother from her because you couldn't get next to her, so you took the next best thing to her, that's close to her, that's her mother. But every dog got their day, baby. Every dog got their day, and you gonna hope he get charged and be set. Um, I hope that he will spend the rest of his life in jail because he's an endangerment to his wife and to his children and to any female that ever deals with him. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't care whatever. Yes, people change. Yes, people do change. But it takes a minute. It takes a lot of counseling. It takes a lot of self-reflection. It takes a lot of ownership. It takes a lot of things to work on changing, being better, and things like that. But one thing about it, it's hard for an abuser to change because they used to be. That's the only way that they know how to control a woman. You can't have a mind of your own, um, and things like that. Okay, email me. Um, so, um, it gets me that he set this house, he strangled her, set the house on fire, left and came back and tried to make himself look like a superhero. Hold on, y'all. Excuse me. How you gonna make yourself look like a superhero knowing that you done killed somebody and tried to cover it up? Y'all, what's wrong with people? What is wrong with people? Ain't no way you gonna try to kill somebody, strangle them, set their house on fire, come back and make like you trying to come and save the children. I guess you said, "Dang, I'm trying to kill this bitch. Look, oh, this is what he thinking. I'm gonna keep it real. He was like, I'm trying to kill her, and I done left my kids. So that I done left the kids in there. Stupid, stupid, just stupid." and I don't mean to call nobody no B word. Excuse my language. Um, like just stupid, just acting but not thinking. How many times y'all have done something where acting but not thinking? You just doing stupid crap, but you're not thinking. I have been in those situations, but I ain't been in this kind of situation. I ain't strangled nobody. Maybe one or two a couple of times, but I ain't never put my hands on nobody. I'm not a violent person. But he was just acting and not thinking. And I don't make no excuse for what he did, because if you sit there and lie to the fire marshal and say that, hey, you made up this whole story, that means you kind of was thinking about like how you were gonna put this through them. Basically. Yeah, because she has left the number bottom life. A real narcissistic person do not like to. One thing about I know about a narcissist, because I just left one, they do not like it when you leave them. They do not like it if you just cut them off and just say nothing. They don't like it. They don't like narcissistic people. They don't like it when you give them nothing. Just leave them alone. Have it. They don't like it. They don't like rejection. A lot of narcissistic people do not like rejection, honey. When you tell them that you don't want them and you're not going to engage in them no more, look how they'll flip on you. Look how they'll change on you and things like that. Child, they'll try to air you out. You got to be careful with narcissistic people. And then next thing you know, they're going to sit here and talk about you like a dog, and here they come back. Here they come back, calling your phone a million times, trying to get you to come back. I'm gonna do right, knowing that you're not. You just want to hold somebody's life up. Don't allow nobody to hold your life up. Find somebody that's gonna value you. Um, that's the way I look at it now. You know what I'm saying? If you don't be with somebody that's just gonna hold your life up, they're just wasting. One thing about it, you should never. I'm learning. Don't hold your life, waste your time with selfish people. Don't waste your time with people that just in your life and just holding up space. That means they ain't gaining nothing. Yeah, if you lose, you ain't gaining nothing from them. You're not losing nothing from them. They just sitting there wasting your time. If you got somebody in your life that is just a waste of time, remove this shit. I'm just gonna say, remove the motherfucker, and that's just how I feel like remove that person from your life if they ain't bringing nothing to you that's beneficial. All they want to do is hold up your space or waste your time. No one has time for that. I just want to ruin you for no fucking apparent reason. So remove those people like that from your life. Like I just don't have time for people like that no more. So, and I don't have a lot of time for people, a lot of time to waste on people. Like, life's too short, man. Spend time with the people that loving you, doing right by you, and all that right there. Remove the people that just want to waste your time. And chunk the deuces up. Let somebody else who want to endure it. But you ain't got to. If you feel like you don't have to endure it, if you don't want to endure it, and you want to get out, all you got to do is just make that step to get out. That's all you got to do. If you want to walk away from an abusive relationship, there's a hotline for women of abuse, men of abuse, because men go through abuse too. All you have to do is just step away. That's all you got to do. Just step away and don't turn back no matter, and cut off all communication. And yes, they're going to come. They're going to look for you. They're going to try to hunt you down. But baby, put a restraining order. Do all what you have to do to make sure that you and your children are protected, and document everything, child. Even record them if you got to. And if you got children with them, meet them at the police station. Some people don't even care about the police station, child. But hey, have a taser or something with you, just in case, and have a camera going. See, some of them don't want to be exposed, so they don't like it when you bring out them cameras. Yes, Donna, but oh Lord, I don't like that face on the camera. Some will do a smear campaign on you. Yes, they will, but don't worry about it. Just keep it pushing. Um, right, right. But yeah, learn how to walk away. Walk away for sure. Oh, yes, Lord. Yes. That's why I said I'm gonna be single for a minute. I'm gonna be single for a minute, baby. I'm gonna be single for a minute, and I'm gonna enjoy just the single life, and I ain't rushing into nothing. If I don't find no relationship in the next 2-3 years, I ain't tripping off of because I know the previous one I kind of rushed into, and I ain't rushing into nothing. You shouldn't have to rush yourself into a relationship. Trisha said, "F a restraining order." If a restraining order, put something on them that a Mr. Clean eraser pad can't remove. Okay. Okay. Whew. um, but back to Don. saying. So Don saying don't wear your heart on your sleeve. And see, I'm one of those people that does that. It's hard for me to walk away from people that I actually care about. But see, it's not really love if you haven't built a friendship or anything like that. You just rushing into the bed with them or anything like that. A true friendship, you building a foundation. And some people don't build no foundation, child. They just be fucking. Excuse my language, but they just be having relationships. They be just having sex. There ain't no relationship. There's not a relationship. And then you realize when this person starts going up beside your head, like they say, be your head between the washer. I don't know what they came up with that, but being your head between the washer, then you wonder like where that came from because you never looked for the sign because you were too busy having sex instead of getting to know this person. Because a real abusive person is gonna give out, be aggressive. They're gonna have that aggressive nature. They can't hide it. They can't hide it, child. They try to say, "Oh yes, I'm cool, calm, and collected," but then on the inside, they got that devil, child. And you surely can't. Right. And see, that's what I was trying, child. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Some people don't understand that. Like, if you're gonna have a friend with a benefit, be a friend with benefits. That means y'all just friends. Y'all, you know what I'm saying, we'll kick it in now and then. Um, you ain't looking for nothing from it. I ain't looking nothing from it, man. We'll kick it as friends. Or it may not be no friend with benefit. We just may be just friends. And just said we beat at Walmart, child. Just said we're meeting at Walmart. There's nothing wrong with meeting at Walmart, child. There's nothing. Cause look, everybody can, you know what I'm saying? That's an open area. Um and that's true, you know. Um y'all got to do better with the cussing though. Come on. They just be if I just be running out, child. Um Thank you, Miss Trisha. If you're going through some type of domestic violence situation, child, tell you my secretary and my moms be on it, honey. My moms and my secretary be on it. Y'all, if you're going through any kind of domestic violence situation, there is the number. If you're listening in, um, think about it. You ain't got to. You are not that man's child, and he shouldn't beat on a child. if he's beating on you. Um, that's just a way of controlling you or trying to make you scared so you won't leave. Child, leave them with dust, honey, dust, and keep on with your life. And God will bless you. Even though, anyway, and God will bless you with somebody that's worth you giving your time to. Some of these dusties ain't worth giving the time to, honey. I'm learning, like, child, please, um, if they're not if they're not adding any value to your life, man, please get rid of them. Simple as that. Have them, because trust me, I had seen this post on y'all gonna trip out off this. I had seen this post on Facebook, and I followed this group about your taxes because y'all, I did with that. Like I said, I did with that and a little everything. So I always try to keep 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 tabs on the tax information and stuff like that because I do people taxes too. I'm gonna try to go to school to learn how to really be a tax person, but basically I know how to do people taxes, and I've been doing this for like 5-6 years. So I just do about 10 people. I don't do many. I know how to do them. I just haven't opened my business. Anyway, I know how to do a lot of things, y'all. But anyway, so I had seen in this group, this woman said, I need to get my seat, I need to get my money by tomorrow because the man that says that he that's with me, that's in a relationship with me, said that my money ain't coming fast enough. And if my money don't come, he gonna leave me. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what? Did she just really write this in this group that her man is gonna leave her because she ain't gonna get because her tax money ain't came fast enough? I'm like, what? Really? 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 You really just wrote this in this thing that you were. I want to do you have kids? Like, do you really have kids? Like, ain't no way. Like, then everybody's like, well, if that means that he's not there for you, he's there for the money. And I tell him bye. A lot of people's like, I tell him bye. If you saying, let me take this man off the screen. I'm just talking about him because I'm gonna move on to the next subject in a minute. If he telling you that he gonna leave Sunday if you ain't got your tax money. Talking about you need your man, baby. You don't need that man if he's only there for the benefits of some money. You don't need that man. If a person's supposed, if they're gonna be in a relationship with somebody, unless you got an understanding with some person, like, hey, I know hey, you give me what I want. Hey, let's keep it real. I might do the next topic tomorrow, y'all. I'm gonna do the next topic tomorrow. But we're gonna keep it real tonight. So say for instance, somebody just keep it real like, hey, give me what I want, the draws, and hey, you know, I'll give you some money. And yeah, we just friends with benefits, and your benefit is money. Um, to me, in my opinion, hey, I'm not in a relationship. Hey, I'm in a friendship. Their benefit is sex. My benefit is sex and money. Am I wrong for thinking like that? It's just me. That's me. It's just me. Um, hold on, I'm taking this name off the screen. Um, but if you don't have that kind of understanding, and you know what I'm saying, because some women don't mean some, being a sugar mama, and you basically got a sugar daddy, and you got sugar mamas. But if that woman wanted to be a sugar mama, be a sugar mama. But just know that they're not loving you for you; they're loving you for the benefit. She's dumb. Hold on. She's dumb. Why isn't he getting his own damn tax? Motherfucker, bro. What crazy? Yes. This is what I seen on Facebook group. I was looking like at it was some type of when W. It's like where I get my where my refund group, tax group, and I had seen this girl write that, and everybody was like, "Why you write that in this group? It's about your taxes. Why are you writing that in the group?" And she was like, "Well, I just, she never did respond back to nobody, but everybody was like, well, why you write this in this group? This man don't want you. You need to leave him alone." Everybody was just going in on the post, and she didn't say nothing. The gun shop. Who going to the gun shop, child? Hold on, what did I miss? Hold on. Let me go back up. Who going to the gun shop? What y'all gonna do? Shoot or kill somebody? Meeting him for a first date. Fuck that man. That was my point. This gun shop. What y'all mean the gun shop? Oh, a good first date. Okay. Okay. I'm like, what? But yes, y'all. But yeah, we just have to be careful. Who we deal with. Because I talk about these issues a lot, guys, these domestic violence situations where women lose their life. That's why we say you got to get out. Because let me tell y'all something. They don't intend to, they don't want to kill you, they don't intend to kill you, but they end up killing you. And that's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. They don't want to kill you, they don't intend to kill you, but they want to hurt you. They want to control you. And if you're into the best, let me find that number. Let me see. Let me find the number, Miss Patricia. Miss Sheila put that in there. Miss Sheila, can you drop that number one more time for me, please? Because I can't find it. I don't want to miss in my chat. Miss Sheila, can you please put that back in the chat? I said, don't get booed up during tax season. No, don't. Like a lot of people, child, my tax is going to be spent on me and my children. And I got some stuff I got to do around this house. Y'all know I got stuff just breaking down around my house. But if someone is just want to be with you for a monetary gain, they ain't worth really just being with. Especially if they say they're in a relationship with you. If it's just a benefit, you getting like they're paying you for the benefit, then I see it as one thing, sex with benefits. But if it ain't sex with benefits and the only way they'll be with you is just for you to pay with them, that means you're that sugar mama. You take care of them. And who wants to, and let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something too. I just want to say this. I don't know why. I don't know why some of you men think that an ugly chick, a chick, I'm not saying ugly, but not be so cute, or a plus size woman with a cute face. She's pretty, but she's fat. I just got to keep it real. Go sit up here and take care of your black ass. Um, I don't think so. No, nobody. I don't get that. Like you meet these dudes. Like I get inboxes from dudes that in jail. I get inboxes from dudes blocked. I get the inboxes from dudes that like, hey boo, hey babe, and all that blocked. I'm just to the point where I can look at somebody and be like, "You're wasting my time." No, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one wants, like, food is high, and no one's self esteem should be low enough to pay somebody to love them. I'm just gonna keep it real. Exactly. Just keep it real. I don't want anyone to take care of me. I sure don't, because I take very well of myself, and I'm not taking care of no grown, able-bodied MF. And that's true. Like, some people feel like if you are not that cute, or if you're fat, then, oh, you know what I'm saying, she'll just accept anything. It don't work like that. I'm not going to accept you beating, taking my money, beating me up, dogging me out, and I can just be on my own, look fabulous, and do my own thing. And God will bless me with the one that wants me for me. I ain't got to deal with nobody with his pants half ass off his ass, pants too little for him. I don't have to deal with people like that, and I don't want no man with his pants hanging off his ass. I don't. I don't think that's cute. That's not professional to me. That's not the kind of man I want. I want a man that he can be a square. I don't care. He can be boring because I'm boring. But I don't want no man with no pants hanging off his ass all the way down there to all the way down to his calf muscle. I don't want that. I don't want no man with a plate full of gold in his mouth. I don't. I don't, because his breath gonna be stinking. And this is my preference. I don't know what y'all preference, but this is my preference. I know y'all saying Margaret is crazy. I know I am. What time is it? Y'all? I ain't got long. I'm about to get off him. Reese, girl, we're gonna work out in the morning. You work out, girl. Let's work out. Um, um thank you, Miss Jasmine. Please, I'm not talking on nobody I do not know. I just report what is given out in the news. This is, if you want to come for somebody, come for some people that can leave. That's all I can tell you. You want to, please leave me alone. That's all I advise you to do. Because you won't get nothing here, you'll get blocked. That's all you're gonna get. So please leave. Thank you. And if the meter ain't always right, then guess what? I retract the story. But obviously, well, it's a story. We putting it out there. You calling me stupid, but you can easily just turn it off. It might not be lies. We don't know. Let me just do this here though. Let me just go on here and just block it. Because I ain't going to board back and forth just because I'm putting out a story. This been out. Oh, just a minute. Oh, I guess that was a trouble child. Hold on, y'all. Whew. Yeah. Yep, that's what they just got. Cause I don't care. Like, obviously, where's the smoke, there's fire. And I'm gonna block and I'm gonna delete comments. It's simple as that. I ain't got time. Cause it's more than just me. They probably done said something. Delete comment. Call me a fake ass reporter, baby. Whatever. Delete comment. Nah, it ain't worth it. I'm just gonna let y'all do it. I'm gonna let you by people do it. So I cuss that MF out. Nah, I'm good. Listen, I'm not. I've never called myself a news reporter though. I just report what's going on in the world. This was come back. You gonna get deleted again. Whew. Y'all got to quit. You know, hey, I'm sorry that you're offended, but that's what's reported. That's what's in the news. If this is could be all alleged, then this could not be true. But where's there's smoke, there's fire. That's all I can tell you. And then they're used to going back and forth. If people in their feelings, let them stay in their feelings. I'm gonna delete all the comments. Surely am. Um, you too, Donna. Thank you so much for coming. I know it's hard for people to come in and kill the vibe, but it's cool. Um, it's cool. Sometimes it's just you have to. It comes with anything you do. People gonna feel some kind of way, but this was reported. And I was just talking about it. Hey, anyway, um, what we was talking about because I didn't think what I'm saying. Like it is what it is. I don't care. Um, y'all. Anyway, um, what I was saying. Have a good night, Donald. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for coming in. Um, um, I don't want anyone taking care. But anyway, guys, if you're dealing with what any kind of abuse, that is the number. Please make sure you guys um about taxes and relationships. yeah. Yeah. No, sometimes as I was saying, sometimes you don't have to You don't have to deal with that. Whenever you want to walk away, walk away. Um, you don't have to accept abuse or anybody putting their hands on you or anything like that, because that could easily be your life. And that's just real. Like, people don't understand that. Like, if you have never been through any kind of abuse, you don't know what it does to an individual person. That makes them have mental health issues. That makes them want to take their life so the abuse can end. You never know. So when you're dealing with someone that is abusive, the best thing to do is get out. Get out while you can. Get out while your while you still have breath in your body, because it's many people that don't. And I'm always gonna um, stand for victims of domestic abuse, because I was one, and I'm still standing. And I don't care. You can come and say whatever you want to say in my chat. But one thing about it, you ain't gonna stop me from talking, because that's my Second Amendment right, is to talk, and it's in the news. So whatever. But um, I hate that. But you know, when someone is abusing someone or being aggressive towards them, it's not okay. And if you are a victim of domestic abuse, or you've been a victim of domestic abuse and you want to get out, there's ways of getting out. And I'm going to stand for that 100%. That is the number. Oh, it's right here. Oh, right here. There is the number. Um, so please make sure, if you wanted to, because that mother did not, the mother did not deserve to be strangled. We never met you, so we don't know you. Well, you know what I'm saying? I can't speak on no one that miss, you know what I'm saying? I understand that the family can be offended, you know what I'm saying, because the fact that somebody is, they're putting it out there like, hey, they was a bad person. You could be a bad person, make a bad decision, but to strangle but someone got strangled and someone's house was set on fire, and all the evidence that they have pointed in your direction. So you need to speak your truth. That's the main thing about it. Like, no matter what, you need to speak your truth. And you know, that's not right for anybody to take someone's life that they did not help bring in this world. And trust me, they ain't brought charges on that man for nothing. I just actually believe that it's gonna be hard to find innocence. Anyway, um, there's a lot of people that I talk about that I ain't never met. It ain't about, it's about this is the story and this is what's going on in the news. Um, anyway, um, you're reading what someone wrote. Why don't they get got? I can't. You're reading what someone else wrote. Why don't they go to them for reporting this? Because it's all over the news. Like, it's all the way in Texas. Like, in Harris County, Texas, about what's going on. Like, it's all over Texas in Harris County. Um, if someone is innocent, they innocent. This is People are innocent until they are proven guilty in the court of law. Um, so hey, it is what it is. Um, I'm not gonna sit up here and argue about anything. Ain't gonna mess up the live either. Um, to me, it's crazy. But Y'all, tomorrow, guys, we're going to talk about the next thing is about the Chicago man that uh let's see, the Chicago man, it says here that the Chicago man released after 20 years in prison when his twin brother um confessed to North Side murder. So it says here, um a man was released from custody Tuesday night after spending 20 years in prison for a murder his twin brother confessed to committing. I would be just absolutely upset with my brother if I done sat up here and was sitting in jail for 20 years. That's why I said, yes, the police can get it wrong, but ain't no way I'm sitting 20 years in prison for anybody. Period. But anyway, y'all, we'll talk about that tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, there's some information that came out about Breonna Taylor. Um, what Trisha say? They attacking you, but you did report this. They need to start with the Harris County News. Child, if they can't find, they can't attack the news station, but they'll attack the ones that's saying something. My brother will be getting these ads for real, for real. Um, yeah, what I'm saying? I could cut somebody out, but it ain't worth all that because you could, what I'm saying, no matter what, somebody's life was taken. And the house was caught on fire, but if the house was fine and all of a sudden somebody dead in the house from strangulation and the house, just that person part of the house was um child, that person's part of the house was burned, and then your children's in the house, then you come back and get the children out the house to be super saver man. But we don't know. Okay. Let me find a video right quick so they'll know you know what I'm saying. Hold on just a minute. Um, it says here he was accused, so hey, well maybe putting up this video will help you out, child. Then I'm gonna go. What time is it? 10:45, and these kids ain't in bed. That is self is suspicious. This is what they I'm gonna let the news let y'all hear the news so it can be reported why the news said, I ain't putting nothing out there about somebody I don't know. Somebody just, I understand it's hurtful to hear it again, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we can be in denial. But let me share my screen.
Counties
Hold on.
towards Columbus, Brenham College
It
Station, as
says
well
here
as down
judge
towards
sets over
Palacios.
$2 million
And then we
bond
start to
for a
see that
man
make its way
accused of
into the
trying
central
to
areas
cover up
over towards Houston, the
mother-in-law's
945
murder
corridor,
with
as we
fire.
head into the early
Um,
evening. And then
it
as it
says
moves
here a
off to the
man,
east, we do start to see
hold
that
on,
rain chance trickle on out. As we head into Tuesday morning,
was
some
charged
isolated
with
rainfall could be
first-degree
left over, but the
felony
heaviest
murder
rainfall will
and
have since moved
second-degree
on out.
felony
And yes,
escape
we are talking the
causing
potential for
bodily
heavy
harm.
rainfall. A lot of these just going to be showers, but a few of these isolated thunderstorms
Let's see.
will be a possibility. In terms of
Um,
severe weather, not expecting much
I
in
don't know
that
what's up with
category
these people
there.
in Houston,
If we
Texas.
happen to
They
see a
crazy.
strong storm, most likely would be a little bit
Hold on,
closer to the
y'all.
coast.
Look, my screen done went. Hold on, y'all. Let's see.
areas. Here's a look at your rainfall, estimated rainfall totals. Western areas, looking at 2 to 4.
Hold on, Truth. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I'm trying my best to get this up. Y'all know what? I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. I said what I said. Fuck that. I said what I said. Um, I said what the fuck I said. Fuck that. Say what you want to say. Anyway, guys, I'm about to end this live on the night because my screen is just white and I can't see anything. But y'all, make sure you guys hit the like button as you come in, guys. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to go back and forth with nobody to prove nothing. If this is all what the press has put out, take it up with the press, and I'm just reporting what's in the press. That's why I stand down where I know who's crazy, okay? Um, um, but anyway, um, anyway, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you like the video. If you're on Facebook and you're watching, welcome. We're going to be you know, I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry that I offended anyone, but it is what it is. This is what's in the news, and yes, the news can be wrong. If they wrong, they're gonna retract their story. But some in the milk ain't clean. Anyway, if not, I'll retract this story. But see you in the AM, child, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow, child. I look, my screen is messed, uh, blinking out and all that, child. I know them that my internet is messing up. So good night, everyone. Y'all make sure you hit the like button on the way out. If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you're looking on Facebook, make sure you like the Facebook page. Thank you. Have a good night, everybody.